Jammu and Kashmir DG Nalin Prabhat is addressing the media. Let's cut across.
Close the door.
During the investigation in FIR number 162 of the year 2025 of PS Nowgam, a huge quantity of explosive substances, chemicals and reagents were also recovered from Faridabad on 9th and 10th of November 25. This recovery, like the rest of the recoveries which we have done, was transported and kept securely in the open area of Police Station Nowgam. As part of the prescribed procedure, the samples of the recovery had to be forwarded for further forensic and chemical examination. On account of the voluminous nature of the recovery, this process was going on for the past 2 days, which means yesterday and day before, by the FSL team. Due to the unstable and sensitive nature of the recovery, the sampling process, the handling was being done with extreme caution, with utmost caution by the FSL team. However, unfortunately, during this course, last night around 11:20 p.m., an accidental explosion has taken place. Any other speculation into the cause of this incident is unnecessary. In this unfortunate incident, 9 people have lost their lives, 1 personnel of SIA, 3 personnel of the FSL team, 2 crime photographers, 2 revenue officials who were basically part of the magistrates team, 1 tailor who was associated with the team. In addition, 27 police personnel, 2 revenue officials, and 3 civilians from the adjacent areas have received injuries. The injured were immediately evacuated to the nearest hospital, where they are being treated as we speak. The building of the police station has been very severely damaged, and even the adjacent buildings have suffered. They have also been affected. The extent of this damage is being ascertained. The cause for this unfortunate incident is being inquired into. J&K Police stands in solidarity with the families of the deceased in this hour of grief. Thank you very much. Jai Hind.
All right, that was the DGP of Jammu and Kashmir Police saying that this was an accidental blast and there was no other causes behind it, and that it took place inside the police station, and that the FSL team was handling this these materials under extreme caution, and that those injured are currently receiving treatment. Now, once again, let me go back to my colleague Ajay Jandyal. Now, what exactly has the DGP said? Can you provide more details on that?
See, DGP once again clarifies the thing that, the blast which took place, that was not a terror attack or something, but it was an accidental blast which took place in the recovery made by the Jammu and Kashmir police from the Faridabad, Faridabad terror expose. And that is what he clarifies. He says that it was, almost all the precautions was, done, but unfortunate incident, happened because the nature of the explosive which was recovered, that was very, unpredictable, and that's why that seems to be the reason that when the FSL team was taking sampling, they were doing their work. Unfortunate incident unfolded, which resulted into the 9 casualty and injuries to the some of the security forces personnel and the civilians as well. Those who have died, that includes revenue department official who was acting as a magistrate, a one sub-inspector of SIA State Investigation Authorities
Ajay,
as well
I'm
as
just so sorry to disturb you. I'm joined by SP Vaid, who's the former Jammu and Kashmir DGP on the phone line, sir. Thank you for Thank you. I just wanted to get your quick reaction. The J&K DGP has said that this was an accidental explosion and that no other causes are behind this. Your first reaction to this, sir?
I think we should go by what DGP has mentioned in the press conference. He has all the facts and he's very clearly mentioned it looks like an accidental incident while collecting samples where police and the revenue teams, FSL teams were there. So he has also mentioned the further investigation is on. I think let's go by official version of the DGP. He is the right authority to mention. And let's not go by these PFF claims and all that, PAFF claims. Yeah.
Well, sir, Ajay Jandial here. Just wanted to raise one question. Sir, how do you see this new challenge of ammonium nitrate used as explosion? And has we ever seen such kind of explosive used in Jammu and Kashmir and other part of the country?
I will not be able to speak about other parts of the country, but J&K, yes, I don't remember during my tenure having come across ammonium nitrate, but yes, we have read about it, how it is, it can be procured, how these materials can be, some of the locally available materials can be converted into the IDs or the bomb blasts, and I think all this information is available on the dark web, and that is what these terrorists and the radical elements make use of. I think on the internet, because of internet, so many kind of locally available materials which can be converted into explosive substances have been mentioned, and terrorists are basically making use of that. Yes.
So how challenging it is because we have explosive detector, we have metal detector and other equipments. But as far as these kind of explosive and chemicals are concerned, that is not easily detectable, and there is no such gadgets available. So how challenging it is, and how people need to be very cautious about it.
Yes, Ajay, absolutely correct. These are the substances which cannot be detected by even deep search or metal detectors. These are basically, that's why sniffer dogs are used in some of the cases where explosive materials are there. But provided you have trained the sniffer dogs in that particular explosive, if you remember, the training of the sniffer dogs is also done by making them smell those particular kind of explosives. So a cross section of explosives may not be detected even by dog squad.
One last question from my side, Dr. Vaid. Wanted to know that what precaution need to be taken by the authorities and the security forces, because they are using the white collar people, the doctors, the cream, and the educated people in such such time when we have seen that terrorism is on the decline in the Jammu and Kashmir.
It is a serious issue. White collar terrorism, the kind of phenomena, the doctors module we are seeing is a huge challenge. We do not know how many such modules are existing in the country and how many cities have all these. So that's why I have been repeatedly saying we need to undertake many measures as a nation to check radicalization, like countries like Dutch have done it, countries like France and Germany have done it. So we need to undertake those, I think, not only in Kashmir, Jammu Kashmir, but rest of India. And it is a huge challenge. doctors are trusted lot, and we all respect as a society doctors. So when fence comes to eat the produce, how do you protect? So that is a big challenge for the security establishment.
So one more question. I have seen you, meeting the people in the terror-infested areas like Doda, Kishtwar, South Kashmir. So, what kind of efforts is required, especially to ensure that the people, those who have been hijacked by the Pakistan and the enemy in the past, such things will not happen in the coming time.
I think your question is very important, and see, there cannot be any foolproof system across the world. You have seen how even something like 9/11 happened in USA. So there is no foolproof way. Every time you devise methods to counter radicalization, to counter terrorism, each time terrorists come and innovate their way of attacking the security forces and the civilian population. So, like terrorists, you have also to evolve countermeasures. So, nothing is very simple. Life is a complicated matter, and I think it's a challenge for everyone, all the security forces and police